10th standard sociology second chapter labor explanation part 2 video. So in last video I stopped in division of labor, so let's continue from there. So the next topic is inequality. The next topic is inequality in employment labor. So what are the inequality in employment labor? So what is labor? Let's know. Labor means, what is labor means? Earning in cash or kind by providing means by doing some work, by providing one's manual or intellectual labor, means by doing some work, intellectual labor. So this they can ask for 1 mark, so you have to write what is labor means. After that, so labor is an important aspect. They are very much important aspects of human society. They are very much important aspect of human society. So labor is also, the another meaning of labor is also means a function. So labor also means a function done in order. So a function is done in order to achieve something, means in order to, if a work is done in order to do something. So now the real meaning of labor is, so till that what was the labor, small meaning, but the real meaning of labor is, if a result is available for a person either in cash or kind, due to one's physical work, then it is called labor. So labor means it is called labor. Who gets money? So result means if he does any work, if he does any physical work, means if he work hard and he gets result means he gets result as money, or kind means he gets result as money. He is called as labor. He does some work, some small work, and he gets money from that work. That is called as labor. Labor inequality. So now your topic labor inequality started. Labor inequality starts in this society because many, the population of India and many other, there is more population in many countries, so there is not possible to give work for that much people. So let's come to next. Hence in the India, so hence in our India, hence in the Indian context, means hence in the Indian, talking about India, so labor is not, so labor is has not, so labor has not interested, so labor has not remained, we can say has not remained a mere economic activity. So in last video I said economic activity also they help, but in India it is not economic activity, so but in India it is not possible. So So the labor in India has been, so the labor in India has been mixed. So the labor has been mixed with gender. There is no division of labor. It has been mixed. In last video I talked about division of labor, but now it is not possible because there is inequality of labor, and in India it has been mixed as division, caste, region and religion. So it has been all mixed between division, caste, gender, whoever, male or female, they are working as labor. Who they may be, which religion they are working, they may be which or caste they are working. So it has been divided. Labor has been divided. So by this has resulted in inequality of labor. So this has resulted in inequality of labor because they are working as they all are mixed. They did not see gender, caste, region. As in division of labor they see each thing, but because of huge population they do not see, and they take work whether they may be male, female, or whether they may be any caste, they take as labor. So because of this, there are inequality in labor. There is inequality in labor. So let's come to next. So any labor who goes against dictum, means against that word, that is equal work, equal pay. So equal work, equal pay can be termed as inequality in labor, can be termed as inequality in labor. Because equal work, equal pay means anyone can work. He will do same work and he will get same money. So who wanted to work, he will not work, and this becomes inequality in labor because who wanted to work in that position, he is not working in there. Some other person is working. So this becomes inequality in labor. So next is if differential payment. So if different payment is given to two people, if different payment is given to two people who had put same amount of time and effort, they had put same amount of time and effort, then this thing is called as discrimination, because they both have put same amount of time, same amount of money, same amount of effort, but there is differentiate in money. If one person is get more money, another person did not gets little money, so that is called as discrimination. So next, though both women and men, so both women and men engage in similar work. So both are doing same work. Both women and men are doing same work. But their comparison is not same. Which do not compare. But their compensation compensation are not same, means the money they get is not same. Women get less and men get more. So in India, as you know, in India men get more paid for their work than women. So then women when they for their work than women. So then men get more money than women. Next is even then, but even though such discrimination between women and men, the money given to them, men is more but women is less. But even though such discrimination is less, so that discrimination is less in government sector, means both women and men get same salary, same amount of money. So in government sector both women and men get same amount of money. So in non-governmental organizations, means which is not comes under government. So if the salary of person, the salary of a person remains, so it stays unknown to other person, means if a person gets money of 10 or 15,000, the another person, his friend, does not know. The another person working in that sector only does not know how much money he has got, my friend has got. So this is the inequality means the inequality in pay, giving the money, inequality in pay is more visible. So it is more easily we can see it visible in unorganized sector. We can see that in unorganized sector then the organized sector, then the organized sector. So we will learn about organized and unorganized sector in the next upcoming pages. In next we will learn in this chapter only organized, then unorganized sector, then the in agricultural sector, in agricultural sector unequal division. So there is unequal division of labor. It is so the unequal division of labor is based on age and their capacity, how much they can work, capability. So because the result of this, the question of, so there is a question of the right comparison, means there should be equal compensation. The question of compensation means the question of salary for women remains mute, means no one talks about that what the salary men gets, women should also get the same salary. No one talks about it. So this is about the inequality they are talking. The next topic is, there is a lot of there is a lot of discrimination also, means discrimination between so there is a discrimination between educated and uneducated. So the Safai कर्मचारिಗಳು सफाई कर्मचारीs who cleans road and gutters, drainage and other things receives lesser compensation, means receives lesser money compensation than the fixed wages, means the Safai Karmacharis gets less money than who are working in for a fixed wages, means who work for a fixed wages, they get this much money every month. Why? Means they spend lot of energy, means the Safai Karmachari spend lot of energy to clean the road or gutter. They spend lot of energy, but they receive less money, they receive less compensation, means less money they receive. Compensation means money, compensation. So because of the inequality, because this is the inequality in society, that is the inequality in society is based on gender, class and income, how much income they get, and region and religion. On this, the inequality of region and religion. So this inequality, the inequality means who does not get. Inequality means who some gets more money, some gets less money, like that. The inequality is also classified based on, so the inequality is again classified based on with compensation, means who get work with compensation and without compensation, and who work without compensation, means without money who work, and with work who work with money, who takes money and work, who does not work, takes money and work. So we shall discuss soon. One minute. The next topic is labor with pay and labor without pay. So this is our next topic. So let's know about labor with pay first. Labor. Sorry. 1 minute. Labor with pay. So first we will talk about labor without pay. So this is what is the meaning? Let's know. If work, so the definition of labor without pay is if work is done, if some work is done without payment, means without taking money. If a work is done without payment, either in cash or kind. They does not take money, cash or kind, and they work, then it is called as labor. Then it is called as labor without pay. Such works are called labor without compensation, means labor does not take money. So in this labor without pay, often a labor becomes an activity. So it becomes an activity without any monetary, means he does not want anything monetary benefits, without any monetary benefits and or material benefits, without any some material benefits. He does not need any benefits in this labor without pay. So in payless work, means he does not take money. Payless work, the worker who do the work cannot be the worker cannot be compensated, means we can't give him money for his work. So this is the work. So this work only happens between family due to love by status, means this work is done by your mother. See, your mother she cooks food, but she does not take money, and out of self motivation or by force this work is done. And another example, so we can give another example. So your mother is also an example for labor without pay, because she does work without taking money. She too cooks for you, your family, without taking money. So another example is that of students. So is that the students taking part. So if that students taking part in activities, in some activity of scouts, so in some activities of scouts and guides, or NCC we can say, or NCC, as part of their schooling. So as part of their schooling, if they go joins to Scout, Guides, NCC, they do some work. They go for cleaning of roads. They takes plastic. They cleans the plastic on the roads. They do some work. That is labor without pay. Also we can say, give them as an example. And also ITI and nursing courses can be considered as examples. So we can take it as also examples. We can take this also as examples. So family based work means some family do some family based work means some family do some work. In some family your mother does work or some any other person do some work in home only, comes under this labor without work without pay, or labor without pay, or work without pay also we can say. Without pay category they comes category. And your mother is also a best example for work without pay, because as I said, she cooks for you, your family, she does not take money. So in family setup work means in families set up some work, the burden is on women, means she have to take the whole work of the family, you can say bhara. So ಪೂರ್ತಿ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿದು ಭಾರನ ವುಮೆನೇ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಬೇಕಾದೆಲ್ಲ. The woman should only see all the burdens of the family, or what the family burden has, that all the burden women should only take. So this issue of women, this issue of women working in a family. So if woman is working in the family without taking compensation is called as, means without taking money is called as work without pay. So since women are bound by work, means they have very much work in home, and they are discouraged means they does not get courage to go and do some work. They are discouraged for finding work outside for compensation, means they are discouraged, means they does not get courage to go outside and work for compensation, means work for money. So this thing had made women as unpaid workers of the family. But we should be very much proud that women do cook the food in her home without taking money, and she keeps her family happily. We should be proud of them and we should be happy. So there is a salute from me for all of them, that they try to keep their family happily, and they do cook for their family without taking money. They keep their family happily, whether whatever the problems may be, they try to keep their family happily. So for that I am saluting you, saluting all the mothers and all the women and all the women who are working also. And you are all the women who are working, they are trying to help India to grow. They are making India to grow. So for that also salute from me, who are working and who are not working, who are keeping their family happily, who are keeping good relationship, who are keeping their family happily. For them also salute. So this is about labor without pay. So let's come to next topic is our labor with pay, who they work by taking money. So labor with pay. Let's come to our next topic. So keep this definition in your mind, labor without pay. So 1 minute. So see, if work is done without payment, either cash or kind, then there is called as labor without pay. They may ask to write differentiate between labor pay and labor without pay for 2 or 3 months. So you have to keep this in your mind, labor with pay and without pay definition, and what points and some examples you have to keep in your mind. So let's come know about the definition of labor with pay. So the labor which gets, so the labor who gets compensation means the labor who gets money compensation based on, so who gets money based on monthly work, on months, daily, hours, or some semi-skilled means some skilled work, some little bit skilled or more skilled works, who gets money for some semi-skilled works, and more skilled work is considered as labor with pay. So this is called as wage. This is called as wages, means they gets money, that is called as wages. So wages means the total money, the total pay that is given based on the total work. So based on the work they does is called as what work they done on that day or on that month is called as, for that what they gives money, the work done by a person on that day, month or hour, and what money he gets for that work is called as wages. And wages are given based on months, hours, how much hour they work, hours, and daily and hours, daily, weekly, weeks or month, weeks. So like this the money they get for their work. So labor in so for some examples are labor in small business and roadside business, work in factories, persons who works in factories, work in school, they who work in school, the persons who work in school as assistant teachers, and construction work, vehicle repair work, vehicles repair, garages, and agriculture farms work and agriculture work comes under labor with pay. Labor with pay comes under this group, labor with pay. So the compensation means what they get money. Compensation is meager. They get is maybe less amount. So it becomes maybe less amount. So it becomes inevitable, means they want more money. They want little bit more money too. Inevitable means they can't afford that money, that small amount, because they want more amount to take care of their family, to work in the complex places. Means in complex places, if they work, they had to give more money, but if they get less money, means it is not affordable. In more complicated scenarios, in more complicated places, if a person works and he get less money, means it is not affordable, means it is not right, because he should get more money because he is working in that complex places. He should have fear of dying, or he may be having some fear. So in the most of the cases, the workers, the person who does that the workers does not get expected wages, means what the person expected, that I will get this much money, he does not get in most of the time. So compensation is a agreement. It is an agreement between workers and owner, means it is an agreement between workers and owner that I will give you this much money, you have to work for me. So sometimes compensation can be in the form of money, in the form of material. They can give them some materials, take this, you do work, or they can provide them food, or some materials they will give and tell them to do work. So hence people are depending on each other. The people are depending on each other in a given social environment. Means in the social environment, people are depending on each other for work. So the money was least means less circulation, means less money is given. Circulation. So that time the barter system, you all know, if a person gives what he has grown rice, he will give some other thing. The barter system was more popular at that time, was more popular in the early ages, more popular at that time. So in the most of the cases, in the most of the cases, the physical labor means who works hard, physical labor will be compensation, means they will give money as compensation as food, as I said in what they will give as some materials. So they will give compensation as food and materials, some materials they will give. So with the increase, so due to increasing usage, the usage of money, so money usage has increased. So the practice of providing, so the practice has become the practice of providing monetary, means fixed monetary, means money, the money, their compensation for labor or grew, means now they are giving money. Before they were giving some food items, materials. If they do some work, they were giving that food items and materials. But now due to increase of usage of money, now they are giving compensation, money only as compensation for labor also grew, means the money they are giving money, so the giving money is grew. But before ages they were giving food items, materials, who do some work as labor. But now due to usage of more money or usage has become more, so the compensation means the money give, means the money, means the owner who takes the work from the labor gives money only for them as compensation, and it's grieving. If you have any doubts, put on my comment. If you like my video, please like. Otherwise, if you did not like, give it a dislike. And in next, don't forget to watch my part 3's description, because there I will put this all PDF, making it as PDF. In description I will put Q link. You can download the link and save it. And in next video I will tell about organized labor and unorganized labor. And as a year in labor with pay and in inequality of labor, you have learned they will divide as organized and unorganized labor. So here you will learn what is organized and what is unorganized. So next video also, don't forget to watch these 3 videos. By watching these 3 videos you will be completely understanding labor chapter. So okay friends, I think you understand this chapter. If you like my video, please like. Otherwise dislike if you did not like. And give comment on my video, and comment if you have any doubt. I will give answer there only. And comment how was my video, was it nice, how was my video, comment. And subscribe my channel for more videos. So okay friend, bye, see you, take care, and have a nice day. And don't forget to watch my video and learn the chapters, and have a good marks in your 10th friends.